If you are a Homo sapien in all likelihood, you're obsessed with at least one of these: anti-aging, the Roman Empire, or invisibility. If you fall in the last category, there is good news for you now. You may be able to give Harry Potter solid competition because scientists have developed an invisibility cloak. It is a material that can camouflage items, basically make them invisible. So how does it work? What can it be used for? We'll tell you what scientists say, what the internet hopes for, and what invisibility obsessed pop culture awaits. Here's a report.
It is possible to be invisible. Historically, that's what many people have claimed, including British polymath John Aubrey in the 1680s. He came up with the perfect recipe for invisibility. So, fellow invisib seeker, all you have to do is acquire the severed head of a man. Add exactly 7 black beans, pour over some brandy and bury the severed head 7 days. Later pick out one of those sprouted beans, eat it, and voila, you're invisible. How exactly will you know? Hopefully you'll feel magical and look see-through, or you can punch someone you hate and let the repercussions give you an answer. But if you don't have 7 days to wait and don't hate yourself completely, Chinese scientists just might have a solution. Yes, anything that comes from a Chinese lab can stir some doubts, but according to a study, researchers have hacked invisibility. They've developed a material that can camouflage. It can blend into the environment. This technology can be applied to clothing, containers, films, and even spray coatings. So how exactly does it work? The material can change its color at a molecular level. This will blend whatever is underneath into its environment by proxy, making the object or person invisible. In nature, the chameleon and octopus rely on this method to camouflage. This material will perform a similar extravaganza of obscurity. Scientists are excited about its potential applications, from stealth, military technology to fashion and architecture design. Sure, these are fascinating potential uses, but what's even better, it gives superhero wannabes some much needed hope. Invisibility looms large in the kingdom of childhood fantasy. It rarely gets adult scrutiny, yet it's among the top 5 most desired superpowers and has captured human fascination for thousands of years. Around the 1st century, the Greek wrote about the god of the underworld, Hades, and his cap of invisibility. This became fodder for modern writers like The Invisible Man, published in 1897, the grim tale of a scientist who becomes invisible and is beaten to death. Then came a string of books and movies with cool gadgets. Of course, The Lord of the Rings in the 1950s with the invisibility ring, Mr. India's invisibility watch in 198/87, Harry Potter's invisibility cloak a decade later, in the Bond Aston Martin that turns invisible in 2002 because after gods, ghosts, demons, superheroes, X-rays, and dark matter, how could James Bond not tap into all the things we can't see and imagine? The question is, why do we expend so much imagination in trying to join them, and what would we do if we could? The options are endless, at least according to Know-It-All Reddit. If invisible, one user wants to start a cult, another user wants to steal people's keys and misplace them, and another user wants to make someone believe that they have telekinetic abilities which somehow stop working every time they try to show them to someone else visibly. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Thanks for watching this video.